Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. The Dukes will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Taking a shot on the first play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuffed with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. To the air, it's Barnett. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give to the tailback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Pfeiffer. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Dukes are on the move. Let's go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Breaks the tackle. Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Dukes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Dukes! First points of the day are on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's blocked. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Moving out of the pocket. Finds his man, it's Sanchez. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Will jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
And the ball's out there after it. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The run from the shotgun. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. A 3rd down try for the offense. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. Fires on the move. On target to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kyle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here we go. They go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Monarchs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
What a cut. Now he's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, ODU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. The Dukes will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Ellis. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a 1-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Got his man.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Sanchez. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Dukes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pfeiffer. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Going to try to get it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs.
Touchdown, James Madison! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Power ahead. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Butler. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Lott. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Monarchs will have it 1st and 10.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Grab behind the line. It's Butler. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sluka. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellis. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Alston. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off his 3rd period with a big play. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, ODU.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, James Madison! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people...
Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. He'll start this drive firing. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field. And
he lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. He'll take another shot here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A first down run in the red zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had a...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.